Hey guys, so I am doing a project here in our bathroom downstairs. So our bathtub doesn't really match our bathroom. So we have gray and white bathroom right now, but we've always wanted to make it a white tub just because it looks cleaner, a little bit more modern that we like, and it just matches everything better. So I ended up getting the Rustoleum tub and tile kit. So this is what I'll be using to refinish our bathtub. So I'm gonna just do sort of a video on how I do that. You need quite a few things if you're gonna be doing this. You're gonna need a lime away to clean, also a sponge like this that has a rough edge, so then it's abrasive to clean up all the extra gunk on the tub before applying. You're gonna need a roller, and these, you wanna get the shortest like nap that they have. And this is a pretty tiny one, but this is the one I got, and it has worked perfectly. So get one of these. If you have any holes or anything that you need to patch, I highly recommend this. To just patch any holes that you need beforehand. You're going to need either sandpaper or like a steel wool. You want to do about 400 grit. I didn't use this because it was 120 grit sandpaper and I needed something a little bit finer. It's really just to help get all those imperfections out and smooth any areas that you might have. A tack cloth as well. So this is used to get, once you're done sanding, to get all that extra stuff off. But you want to make sure that once you clean your tub, the way you normally do, you want to use the Lime Away or Comet or something like that to get all those extra things out. I also used what's called Crud Cutter, and that's another cleaning product that I used. Beforehand, you want to make sure after you're done cleaning that you dry before sanding. And then this tub and tile kit. I recommend to just wear a mask, have some gloves when you're cleaning. So it takes just a few hours to actually do the process. So you have to paint a couple coats and then let it dry, and then you have it sit for about 3 days without running water or anything, just to get the best results. So on here we have, this used to be our sliding doors, but they kept getting stuck and they actually broke off. But these we just kept on because we didn't want to remove them unless we were getting a new tub or redoing it. And then I just got one of these rods from Dollar General, just the ones that screw on for the walls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse of cleaning. I got pretty much everything out of the bathroom. And yeah, we're just going to start getting rid of all this and doing the whole cleaning process. And I'll show you how everything turns out. So I hope you guys enjoy this and this little renovation. Okay, so I just removed the old sliding door brackets. So I just went through, and any caulking that you do have, just use just one of these, just a razor blade, to help get all of that off. And it just makes it a smooth finish. So like these little things here, we're gonna use just some putty and stuff to even that out, sand it down just so it's flush before we do anything. And I just put some cleaner on that just because of all the dirt and buildup from underneath. My dad told me about this, so I'm just letting it soak in that before we do anything else. And then we'll clean the rest of the bathtub.
So I never used the Crud Killer before, but on my dad's recommendation, I did want to try it, see how it was. I literally only let it soak for maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and using the green side of the sponge that's more abrasive, it literally just all came off super easy. And then as you can see, I'm taking the razor blade and get rid of all the caulking that was on the tub as well.
So I just removed all the caulking from it and just cleaned all of that. So that is all done. So now it's just cleaning the entire bathtub to get prepped.
And again, I just used the crud cleaner. You can also use Comet since it's more abrasive as well to get up all that debris that's on the shower. But yeah, my dad came in and was a huge help on getting me some of the supplies that I needed. But also go in just one section at a time and then rinse each section. I cleaned everything and then rinsed, and I just noticed a lot still stayed on the tub. So clean and rinse. Okay, so now the tub is scrubbed and ready to go. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna patch these holes from the glass door brackets that we had on. And then any little things of caulk that I need to get rid of still, I'll remove. But I got pretty much everything. What we're gonna use to patch these holes, there's 3 on each side of the holes. So we're gonna use this White Lightning sealant. This is for kitchen and bath. It's waterproof and you can paint over it too, which is what we'll be doing with the kit that we have. So I'm going to go through and do this, and then next step will be to sand. Okay, and next what we're doing is sanding. So I'm going to end up taking the stopper off too, but I just took off the nozzle for the hot and the cold, and I didn't grab the 400 grit sandpaper, but we're using like steel wool just because it's super fine, just to get all those imperfections out. So I was done like this half. I'm just gonna keep sanding with this. So what I did was my dad had me use the steel wool because we forgot to get the sandpaper at the store and all he had was 120. So just use the sandpaper and literally sand the whole entire tub and take a tack cloth after and get all that dust out of the tub.
Okay, so we just started painting. So far it's looking awesome. So I'm gonna do time lapse on everything. So what we did was you get the Part B base. Like I said, it's the base in it and the activator. So I have it all mixed up now, and then start painting.
And so now I'm just continuing to paint. I'm just using the short nap roller and just going in just with the paint, and then I'm doing a brush for those hard to reach spaces. We had a lot of grooves in our shower, but what's nice is this is a self-leveling paint, so whenever you do put this on, get those bubbles, but if there's ridges that you're noticing, that levels out. So this product is, if you're not great at painting, this is a good product for you to use.
Okay guys, so first coat is done, and oh my gosh, it is such a difference. But I realized that I got biscuit, and then for the second jar I got white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up this one. I still have a lot left for the biscuit, but I really wanted a whiter finish. It's really not that much of a difference, but this is just a little bit like more gray. So I'm going to do the white one, sort of mix that and put it into the pan, but I'm going to let this dry for about an hour. So what I'm doing now is I'm just mixing the activator and the base. So you want to mix this until it's like a paint-like consistency, a little bit thinner, and then you can start painting.
Again, very important is to just let it sit and dry for an hour. Make sure that you have windows open. You have a fan to help vent those fumes out because it is very, very strong. But again, just the same process as what we were doing before, but hopefully you have both boxes the same color, unlike me.
Okay, so second coat is now complete. So I still have to do a third coat just because I did the white over the biscuit color. It's a very slight difference, but just because it was a darker color before the white, I'll have to do one more coat, but it looks awesome. and so excited for the last coat.
So after I let it dry another hour, I did a third coat just because I had the two different paints. But again, if you started off with the white, you can stop here. But again, I just had to go in with that third coat just to really get it that strong white color.
Okay guys, so the third and final coat is done. So now it's gonna dry, but oh my gosh. It literally looks like a brand new tub. And I could have done a little bit of a better job in the tub, but I ran out of the paint. But it might just be because it's in the process of drying since I just applied some, so we'll see how it looks afterwards. But I'm so happy with this.
Okay guys, so that is all for this step-by-step instruction video. I hope that you guys like this. This product really is amazing and really just elevates your bathroom without having to spend an obscene amount of money. This Rustoleum kit was only $24 and really just went above and beyond my expectations. Again, you want this to just sit for about 3 days. Don't run any water or anything, but after 3 days, you can go back to normal use. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more DIY and home renovation videos, comment below on what you'd like to see. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.